Hey, welcome back to Paul's Pedicures and Equipment Professional Hoof Trimmers. And we have, I'm a hoof trimmer by trade, trimmed over 100,000 cows person myself, and a successful hoof trimmer, work on all sorts of dairies from small up to 3,000 cows. Today I got another case right here, and as we look at the question for asking the hoof trimmer, a lot of people don't quite know what to do in this situation, but here's a perfect example of a interdigital or digital dermatitis, otherwise what we call wart. So I'm trying to keep on layman terms here. Try not to be too complicated. You see how sensitive that is? We scrape that right there. You want to clean that wart off. People are sometimes throwing medicine on there, and it really doesn't just do good just to throw the medicine on there without cleaning it off. It takes longer to heal. Now look at this heel right here for one thing. She's been walking forever without it, and she's walking more on the tips of her toes. And so what? Her heel depth is growing. So proper trimming is always important. Getting this wart taken care of earlier would have stopped this excessive hoof growth. So when you stay on top of maintenance hoof trimming, you can trim this cow on a regular basis, run a good foot bath, take care of it, her hoof gets out of balance. You can see we got a lot of thickness on the heel here. She's short on the toe. She's been walking up on her toe a little bit, taking the pressure off, because I wouldn't want to work on her there. Now I'm just touching that right there. Just touching. You see her clenching right there? One of the biggest problems with hairy hoof wart, that it keeps that cow open a little longer. When she's not bred back, she's not producing milk. When she's got a sore foot, she's not always getting out of that bunk to go and get feed. So really what you want to do is you want to be able to address this issue with a foot bath. Or you want to address this issue with a wrap right now. What we'll do is we're going to trim this foot down, and we'll take it down to the proper length, and then we'll show you what we do when we wrap it. Show you the process of how easy it is. If you own your own hoof chute, check us out at www.hoofchutes.com, and you can actually see how simple it is to do some of these simple practices that can save your family thousands of dollars and save your cow's life longer. Keep longevity in the game is keeping that cow around longer. So let me show you how I'm going to trim that cow foot there. Pretty close off finish here. Now this toe tipped in a little bit. She's got a little screw toe going on. I want to clean out the crevices here a little bit. I personally trained over 5 hoof trimmers in this business, and some of them are still doing this business full time, making an excellent living doing that. So this is something that I even thought. Yeah, I've thought through this a long time. I've taught people. I've taught farmers how to do some of their own maintenance work as we sell the hoof trimmer chutes. If we look at her foot here, this toe is a little tipped in, but hopefully with a little correction, we might be able to get her to re-step into it, bring that toe back to normal position. We preserve good balance here. Maybe take it down just a tiny bit on this. Now we get to this point here. We got a good balance toe. We got pretty good heel depth. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit right there. We got great heel depth. Now what we do is we put some tetracycline on a little spray water, and we put a direct application over the wart. One of the most simple things to do. Little vet wrap. I'm sure you've seen this before. Put it around. We don't want to wrap it too tight. We want it so it does come off in a few days. Go around the hoof once here. Around twice. Bring it back around the top. Back over the top again. And tear off. I recommend it's not being on more than 2 days. Sometimes I know it's not always easy getting them off. That's why we don't wrap them so tight so that they come off. So that's how you take care of your dermatitis, or that we call wart. So I try to keep things on simple terms. People don't know sometimes all these technical terms, so that's what they call either a strawberry or a heel wart. And so that's a simple practice. You can save tons of money, tons of time if you just actually apply this principle to your farm when you see that wart. We'll run a good foot bath. And we'll talk about foot baths and solutions on a future date. But if you have any questions, check us out at www.hoofshoots.com or paulbuskogger.com, and you can post any comments on our YouTube site. If you go to Hoof Shoots or Hoof Trimmer, you can see some of our shoots live on there. Post a comment or two. If you got a question, we'd sure love to answer for it. Thanks for checking in. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.